Hey, Erzgat here, and it's time to go over the next season of anime, and in this case also the next year, and it's looking to be very stacked. I saw a few of them, but I haven't gone through the entire season. Always videos like this are always really fun to see what I'm interested in, what's upcoming, what I'm gonna watch, what I'm not going to watch. And speaking about that, if it's going to be romance, slice of life, things like that, I'm just gonna say skip, pass. Those type of series just aren't for me. There's nothing wrong with them, they aren't bad. I just know what I like, how I like it, and I'm just gonna be saying pass. So if I say pass to a series, it doesn't mean it's shit. It's simply not for me. So also, I'm curious what you guys are most excited for. I'd love to see some comments. Which series are you most excited for? New series and sequels, because we have some pretty big ones here. So yeah, time to go over this season. I'm actually super excited to see what 2026 has in store for us. Well, let's see. Starting with a big one, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, The Culling Game Part 1. And yes, I'm still going to be watching Jujutsu Kaisen, but I don't think I'm gonna keep doing videos on it. I already have my big video out on it with why I think the series ended a disappointment for me overall, not just the ending. I was very into Jujutsu Kaisen. If you guys go back to my videos, super hyped into it, but then after Shibuya, yes, Shibuya included also, saw some cracks, I didn't like some things. Then I read fully the manga, and yeah. But I'm still going to be watching it, but I'm just gonna have a different perspective on the series right now. Just gonna go in for the action, for the animation, for the cool moments, but the story, characters, conclusion, and plot points, they have taken a really big step down for me. So yeah, this is just gonna be a fun watch. But if you are super excited for Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm happy for you. I'm gonna be there with you also, but with different expectations here. So yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, one of the biggest series that is coming out. If you guys want me to go deeper into the series, check out my full series review on Jujutsu Kaisen. You can find it in the description or on the channel. Next one, of course, I saw this one coming. Frieren Beyond Journey's End Season 2, one of my all-time favorite series. I loved Season 1, I have videos on it also, each and every episode. I'm more than excited for this one. I'm curious how it's going to be with the new character designs, animations. If I remember correctly, the character designer didn't return for Season 2. I'm curious how it's going to look, but also very much so the story and the characters, because this series touched me quite a lot here, and I want to see more and see where it goes. I've stopped myself hard not to get into the manga, because I'm probably going to do videos on this one, so I wanted to keep myself just anime only. But if you've never watched Frieren, I highly recommend the series. You're in for a great time, and I might rewatch Season 1 before Season 2. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Could be fun, but definitely Frieren I'm going to be watching, and probably videos. Then we have Hell's Paradise Season 2. I feel like this one came 5,000 years ago, and now we're finally getting Season 2. I thought about reading the manga on this one. I also did videos on Hell's Paradise. Really fun series. Gabimaru is such a great main character. The dynamic for what's happening. I'm gonna talk very light on spoilers here. What's happening? Kind of like a suicide fantasy. Very weird, creepy things happening on that island here, but I'm liking it. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be checking out Hell's Paradise. I do hope it's gonna get a full adaptation. Hopefully Season 2 is not the last we're gonna be getting with Hell's Paradise, because it's actually ended the manga. I thought about reading the manga, but hey, Season 2 is coming, Season 2 is coming, Season 2 is coming. So it's finally here, and I'm very excited for Hell's Paradise. Am I gonna do videos on it? I don't know. I did videos on Season 2, but I'm curious if you guys like Hell Paradise and want more videos with it, and depending with time and so on, how many series I can have per week to do videos. But I'm definitely gonna be watching Hell's Paradise. I'll say one more thing. I'm a lot more excited for it than Jujutsu Kaisen. Then we have Oshinoko Season 3. Man, this one, I was really into Season 1. Season 2 also really good. But then I saw the ending of the manga, and god damn, that shit sucks. Like, oof, oof. It's bad. It's bad. Like, the ending of the manga is bad. This is one I would love for them to go anime original and change the ending completely. Like, I know a lot of series suffer for that when they decide for whatever reason to go anime original ending. They either ran out of material, or who knows, the planets align and they wanted another ending or changes. But this is one of the few series where I'm like, yeah, go ahead and change that shit, man. I'm with you there. Change the ending for the entire story. But we'll see. I'm gonna be checking out season 3. I'm not gonna do videos on it, but I'm gonna watch it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of Oshinoko. Please don't go into spoilers, especially if you read the manga. Then yes, of course, I'm gonna be watching Fire Force season 3 part 2. This should be the end of the story here. I already know what's going to happen and things like that with the manga there, but I'm very excited for some of the fights and moments in the finale there. Let me say at least that. And speaking of anime original endings, you guys should definitely watch Soul Eater. Even though the ending is not the true ending for the manga, the vibe of Soul Eater is quite good, and they're very related, these two series. That's all I'm gonna say. Same creator, but there's a bit more to that. So also, if you've never watched Fire Force, I highly recommend getting into it and ignore the people just complaining about the ecchi, just you're scared of boobs, come on, or ass, just watch Fire Force. Then we have Fate Strange Fake. Man, I wanted to watch this one, but the weird thing they keep doing with this series, just waiting for the English dub, 1 episode per year or whatever. So I'm definitely gonna be watching Fate Strange Fake, but this is gonna be a series I'm gonna put on hold and only watch when everything is out so I can binge it. Fully binge everything with Fate Strange Fake because it looks really cool. I really like Fate as a franchise, everything there, the servants, the historical figures, and so on. Fate Zero so far is my favorite overall out of everything that came in anime only, but who knows. Fate Strange Fake looked really interesting there, and Gilgamesh is my favorite character, but we'll see with this one. Definitely gonna be watching it. Now, this next one, Sentenced to be a Hero, is probably the series I'm most excited for as a new series outside of sequels. It definitely has that Mushoku Tensei vibe to it with animation and everything. From what I know, I think some of the animators that worked on it or Mushoku Tensei are gonna be working here, but let's go a bit over the synopsis. Hero is the worst punishment in the world. For those convicted of heinous crime, they are sentenced to become a hero, okay? And forced to enter the mandatory military service in the war against the demon lords. These convicts are not allowed to die. If killed, they will be resurrected. Okay, that actually sounds really cool. To fight another day. Hero Xylo Bartz, I'm sorry if I'm butchering names. Former head of the Order of the Holy Knights, leads a penal unit of deplorables fighting on the front lines. It's in these direct circumstances that he meets Theorita, one of the world's strongest weapons. That sentence doesn't. One of the world's strongest weapons, without the. But anyway, when every last enemy has been defeated, you are to shower me with praise and pat my head. In order to survive and to take revenge on those who wronged him, he makes a pact with the goddess and launches headfirst into a maelstrom of war and intrigue. Okay. So initially scheduled to air October 2025. So hopefully the production is okay here. But yeah, this one is definitely one I'm gonna be checking out. Maybe even do videos on it, but we'll see. I always like fantasy series. Fantasy is my preferred genre in general. Books, movies, TV shows, anime, manga, whatever. Always like fantasy over anything else. Next one, Chained Soldier Season 2. Of course I'm gonna be watching it. Why not? Hot girls, what more can you ask? If you're scared of fan service, this is not a series for you, but definitely gonna be checking this one out. But I do hope they improve a bit in season 2, not just animation wise, but also with the censorship and showing the punishments / rewards a bit better in season 2. But definitely a fun series there. Trigun Stargaze, the sequel for Trigun Stampede, the remake from Studio Orange in the full CGI. The CGI looked great in Stampede, but it is, of course, I would still prefer the 2D, but this is some of the best CGI I've ever seen in anime here, and it's definitely following the manga a lot closer to the original story, so I'm curious how it's going to go with Stargaze. They've been working on it for a while. If you never checked out Dragon Stampede, I'm curious what you guys think about it, and if you like the original more or this one. Probably for the vibe and animation, I definitely like the original more. But this one I'm curious for the story fully, how it's going to go. So yeah, I'm gonna be checking out Trigun again, even though I did have a lot of complaints with it when it first aired here. My Hero Academia Vigilantes Season 2. I never even got into Season 1. I do like My Hero Academia, I liked it. The ending is also good. I said it even when the manga ended. It's good here. But I honestly didn't care. I think I had enough with the original main story. I didn't need a prequel here, but who knows? Maybe at some point I might get into Vigilantes. I saw some cool things, but meh. I got my my feel with My Hero Academia, the main story here. And yes, the ending is good. You and I are polar opposites. Romance, slice of life. Pass. Enjoy it if you enjoy it. Golden Kamuy, the final season. Yes! Please, please, finally, thank you. I love Golden Kamuy so much. I'll forever shield this series. If you guys never watched Golden Kamuy, I highly, highly recommend this series. I don't think any series can do what it does, blending comedy, serious moments, actual plot, and ridiculousness to extreme levels, and have it be so well done. And insane series that we have here with Golden Kamuy, and I'm so happy we're getting the full adaptation here. But please, for the love of God, if you're gonna start Golden Kamuy, please get past the CGI bear at the start. Please, so many people drop the series thanks to that fucking CGI bear, but please try. It's worth it. Hina. Then we have In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, romance, slice of life. Enjoy it if you enjoy it. Tune into the Midnight Heart, comedy romance. Pass. Medalist Season 2, never got into Season 1. Enjoy it. Boy Yugi, playing death games to put food on the table. I like me some mystery type thing, so let's check this one out and see the synopsis a bit. Yuki wakes up to find herself wearing a maid's uniform in a strange manner. After wandering into the dining room, she comes across 5 other girls. Please don't be like Spy Classroom, man. That season 1 started so interesting, and then they fumble it. I heard season 2 is better in Spy Classroom, but after season 1 I couldn't get into it. They ruined the order of the mission. Is like, we have this... I don't want to get into Spy Classroom rant, but... Okay, I'm just getting the vibes. I'm just getting it. Let me finish here. 5 other girls, each in the exact same outfit. Soon the girls learn that the manor is brimming with lethal weapons and an array of deadly traps, and that they can only escape by playing the most gruesome of games. As the terrifying truth sets in, each girl's face goes pale except Yuki's. Why? Because this isn't her first go-around. That's right, Yuki is a professional dead game player who lives off the prize money she collects from winning brutal killing competition, and she's not about to let this chance pass her by. Okay, this one could be interesting. Hopefully it's dark and not just death games, pillow fight to the death or something like that, but probably gonna check this one out. Journal with the Witch. Pass, not for me. This time for Torture Princess Season 2. I saw Season 1 when it aired. Again, not for me. Enjoy it. The Darwin Incident. And this one could be cool or dumb. There's no in between. But let's see. I saw some random visuals and things. Like, it gives me that uncanny valley with how everything looks. But let's read the synopsis. Created in a biological science lab, Charlie is half human, half chimpanzee hybrid known as Human Z. Couldn't come up with a better name. Raised by his adoptive human parents, Charlie is now 15 and starting high school. There he meets Lucy, a clever loner who becomes his first ever friend, but his normal life is shattered when the animal rights extremists who freed his mother from the lab 15 years ago re-emerge as terrorists bent on kidnapping Charlie at all costs. Maybe, but I'm not holding out hope for that one. MF Ghost Season 3. I never got into MF Ghost at all. I did finish... fuck, I'm drawing a blank, and it was the original series. The drifting series. Man, brain lapse right now. What is it? The driving Takumi. Ah. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna have to find the original. Where is it? Source. MF Ghost. Initial D. There we go. Initial D. Man, my brain sometimes fries itself. So yeah, I finished Initial D. I liked the series, but man, I hated the final stage like so much. That guy at the end just ruined the entire series for me. Like the last race was so annoying. Just, but yeah, Initial the cool series, but I hate the ending. So I never continued with MF Ghost. Let me know if I should continue it. If you guys, what do you think about MF Ghost? I know it's after some time there are different characters and so on, but let me know if it's still fun. The Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife. Pass. Oh, furry enjoyers. I know somebody who would enjoy this. The Holy Grail of Ares. Betrayed by her fiance's lover and sentenced to public execution, Constance Grella, playing a Viscount daughter known for her honesty, faces death. Thelemy Senior's voice offers salvation. Scarlett Castiel. Noble woman long thought dead, maybe her only hope. Together these unlikely eyeless uncover the dark conspiracy lurking in the heart of high society, where betrayal, secrets and power collide. Villainous type thing? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I did enjoy some of the villainous shows, but perhaps with that one. There was a cute girl in the hero's part, so I tried confessing to her. Do you have overpowered main character? If so, I might be into this. When Yuki was reincarnated into a magical world, he became neither a hero nor a demon lord, but instead became a middle-level subordinate demon guarding the castle. When the hero's party attacked the demon lord's castle, Yuki was able to defeat them easily. Okay. But he fell in love at first sight with the beautiful cleric Cecilia. Probably not. Maybe if I see some cool things, but if it's fantasy disguised as romance, pass. Noble reincarnation, born blessed, so I'll obtain ultimate power. Okay, you had me here at ultimate power. I do enjoy some overpowered main characters, power fantasy, but let's see. Noah, the world's strongest 6-year-old, okay, has been privileged enough to be reborn as the Emperor's 13th child. What's more, he's been overpowered with an infinite level cap and a cheat that stacks the powers of anyone who serves him. But even privilege has its problem. The glittering facade of high society hides a world of conspiracy, schemes and power struggles. This gives me the vibe like the 8th Son combined with the 7th Prince. If you've never watched 7th Prince, I highly recommend the series, super fun. So this one, I might check it out, we'll see. Dead account. Always ready for a fight. Destruction for destruction's sake. The online streamer, our Ringo is a troll, making the worlds of the worst of boundary pushing, flame bait content and raking the revenue from the hate watcher. So this is basically our internet of today. I guess it's full of them on anime, on politics, on movie, on TV, everything. This is 90% of the internet. You may think that he's nothing more than a bottom feeder and a drain on society, but in reality he's high school dropout Soji and Isho. So what's the difference? High school dropout, bottom feeder, drain. Okay. A caring older brother with a sweet tooth who loves nothing more than... Okay, so he's a syscon also. His viral videos, just a way to pay his sister's medical bills. Okay, there's some redeeming things there. And even if all of humanity hates him, he doesn't care as long as his little sister gets better. But then something very strange begins to happen. I don't know. Maybe. This is a big maybe with that one. Hell mode. The hardcore gamer dominates in another world with garbage balancing. 35-year-old Kenichi Yamada has spent his life playing every single MMORPG he can get his hands on. Tired of new games that cater to casual players, he leaps at the chance to try out never-ending game with an intimidating hull mode that raises the difficulty and the chances to level up to impossible heights. But as soon as he selects the Summoner, Kenichi finds himself transported into the world of the game and reborn to a family of serfs as a baby named Alan. With nothing but his memories and wits to guide him, Alan sets off to conquer Hell Mode, unearth the secrets of the Summoner class, and free his newfound family from their fate. maybe I could be down for a mid fantasy series, depending on mood, but I don't know. Roll over and die. Okay, guess I'll die. Fine. Let's see. Flam has been chosen by God to be in the hero's party despite having stats of 0 across the board. All she has is the reversal ability that she still doesn't fully understand. Predictably, she proves useless in battle, but she refuses to give up and continue to do all she can for the party. Her party mate Jean, a genius and renowned sage, picks on her at every opportunity and eventually sells her off into slavery. Okay, that escalated. Even as a slave, she's treated as incompetent and persecuted, and ultimately thrown to the monster as bait for her master's entertainment. Flam is left with two options: take up the cursed sword that inevitably brings death to its wielder, or be eaten by monsters. So the reversal is gonna turn the curse on everybody else. The moment she chooses to fight back is when a reversal of her life begins. Okay, I might like a revenge story, why not? Cool story. Check out the most notorious stalker wants to rule the world if you want a fun revenge story. Champignon no Maggio. Mage of Champagne, I don't know, but either way, pass on that one. Anna Kimi, comedy, slice of life romance, pass. The villainess is adored by the prince of the neighbor kingdom. Villainous but very romance focused, pass. Kunon the sorcerer can see. Okay. Kunon, a young man who cannot see, has the goal of creating new eyes with water magic. After just 5 months of learning sorcery, Kunon surpassed his own mentor and honed his talent as he tried to do a feat that's never been done before. A fantasy about a young man, a blind genius who opens up the world through curiosity in the pursuit of for magic is about to begin. Okay, could be, maybe. Wash it all away, pass. Gentle Nobles vacation recommendation, pass. Kaya-chan isn't scary by that visual, pass. Isekai office worker, the Otherworld's books depend on the bean counter, pass. You can be in a rom-com with your childhood friends, pass. Dark Moon, the blood art animation with an hyphen, okay. Welcome to Riverfield, where the most popular boys at rival school happen to be vampires. I like me vampire stories, but let's see. And werewolves. When a mysterious new student, Soha, transfers to Riverfield, the rivals find themselves inexplicably drawn to her. This horrible incident starts to shake the town. The boys' forgotten past slowly starts to unravel and their world turns upside down. Is this Twilight? They made Twilight the anime? Please somebody tell me it's not Twilight. We'll see. Maybe check it out. Reincarnated as a dragon, Hashlink. Watch Reincarnated as a sword. Please, more people need to watch Reincarnated as a sword. But anyway, our hero needs to come out of his shell, literally reborn in another world inside a dragon egg. Also, Spider Isekai. Man, I wish we got on a season 2 and they fixed that CGI. But anyway, dragon egg. He doesn't have the amazing magic or mighty physical strength of your typical Isekai adventure just yet. You'll need to break free and grow from a weak hatchling into a fearsome beast if he wants to escape the deep, dark forest unscathed. What battles and adventures await him in this unique take on the Isekai phenomenon? I don't know, gives me Spider Isekai, but I could like that one. Arne no Jikenbo Mystery. It's been a while since we had a really good mystery show. Right now I have Nausea, but I like it, but not as much. I would love a big mystery show. Arne Nyuntote is a vampire detective who manipulates supernatural powers. Lynn Reinweib, I'm butchering those names, Reinweiss, I don't know, is a noble woman's daughter who loves vampires. Their world should never have crossed, but they join hands to solve a bloody mystery. In the darkest of nights, Lynn finds herself in desperate need of help. Then she wanders into the mysterious city of Luganburg, where non-humans live. Lynn's world changes drastically when she encounters Arne, vampire who is called the worst in the city. Tonight a new murder case has occurred. What is the truth behind the bizarre incidents that take place in a world where humanity and the bizarre intersects? Come on, human, you may dance merrily under the crimson moon. Just watch Vanitas no Carte. Man, I wish Vanitas no Carte would be back. Case study of Vanitas. Yushan no Kuzu? In an alternate 21st century, rich mafia members can turn into demon kings. Through increasingly popular ether enhancement surgery, and the bounty hunters called Braves are the ones called upon to take them down. Yashiro only wants the simple pleasures in life, pizza, beer, and card games, when 3 young Braves offer him a majestic sum to be their private tutor. He agrees solely for the money, but is it worth it what's getting himself into? I don't know. I'm leaning towards no, but who knows, maybe. An adventure's daily grind at age 29. Having spent his childhood in the slum, Hajime Shinonome desperately sought strength to survive. Now he enjoys a peaceful life and carefree life as a resident adventurer of the Komai village. One day during a quest, he ventured into a dungeon and finds a young girl being partially eaten by a weakest kind of monster, a slime. That girl's name is Lirui. Having been abandoned by her parents, she had no place to go and entered the dungeon alone in order to stay alive. Hajime couldn't just leave her there, so he took her back to the village to live with him. Found family, but slice of life probably. I'm gonna pass on this one. Anyway, I'm falling in love with you season 2. Good luck with that. Pass. Misanthrope teaches a class for demon humans. Pass. Hikui Dori? Okay. The fire extinguishing samurai who stopped the great fire called the fire-eating bird. Matsunaga Gengo, once known as the fire-eating bird, was the first firefighting samurai in Edo. He had resigned from the fire brigade for a reason, but suddenly received an invitation to serve in the Shinjo clan. The Shinjo clan's firefighting team had no money and no personnel and was looked down upon by those around them. So kind of fire force, but samurais. With the encouragement of his wife Miyuki, Gengo decides to rebuild the collapsed firefighting clan as its chairman. Gengo and his friends, all of whom have had their own peculiarities, struggle to save any life, despite being ridiculed as ragged steeplejacks. The Boro, okay. In Edo, a mysterious series of suspicious fires called Fox Fires continue. An entertaining action drama opens with the firefighters scrambling to save lives in the face of the approaching disaster. Maybe not. Blue Wolves of Miburo. I wanted to watch season 1, but I don't know, I couldn't really get into it, so maybe I should give season 1 another chance. Let me know if you guys finished season 1. The daily life of a part-time torturer. Comedy. Do like me some comedies. In a society where torture is legal, big businesses, Spiritus dominates the industry with skill, style, and surprisingly cheerful teamwork. Part-timers Sero, Shu, Mike, and Hugh tackle client sessions, office shenanigans, and even the occasional in-house assassin, all with a smile. Life at Spiritus proves that even in a world of pain, work can still be surprisingly fun. I don't know. Jigoku Sensei, this was Hell Teacher or something. I never watched part 1, so Yoroi Shinden Samurai Troopers, probably pass. Looks really dumb. High School Kimengumi, pass. Maeva Mada Ganma, light anime for samurai. I don't know, probably pass. Cardfight Vanguard, never watched season 1, so pass. Op-chan, what is this? My Little Pony plants in form of gems, extra pass. Fuck no. TV shorts, I never really got into TV shorts. Maybe there's some cool ones. Who knows? Leftovers. I have to finish also to Eternity Season 3. I liked Season 1 more than Season 2, but I'm curious where this modern age is fully going to go. So, yeah, I'm gonna finish the Eternity Season 3 also, but it's still gonna be airing for a long while, but we'll see. Blue Orchestra Season 2, never watched Season 1. CV's The Sound of Heroes. Musicals, pass. Random Tomatoes, pass. Movies. The time I got reincarnated as a slime, the movie Tears of the Azure. I'm definitely gonna watch anything reincarnated as a slime. I saw the light novel ended, but I'm very excited for the anime. We're gonna be getting more slime. Always love me some slime. Romance, Boku no Kokoro, Yabayatsu movie, pass. All You Need Is Skill. I saw some things about this one. All You Need Is Skill. Let's see. After an unidentified plant from outer space invasion, Rita finds herself trapped in a time loop. Forced to relive the same day over and over again, with each loop she learns, she fights, her memories and experiences sharpen her skill, turning her into a formidable warrior. Yet the endless cycle of death and solitude begins to wear her down. Wasn't this the Tom Cruise movie? They based it on this one, Edge of Tomorrow, where he kind of took the main role there. Man, I really like that movie, so I think this was the source material for that they inspired that movie from. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. That's what I'm remembering here with this one. So I'm probably gonna check this one out. Assassination Classroom, the movie. Yeah, might check this one. I did like Assassination Classroom. Cool ending also. Well, cool, wrong choice of word, but good ending. Good ending with Assassination Classroom. Gundam Hathaway. I should watch maybe the first movie before I watch this one. Hanarokushu ga Akeru hi ni. Probably pass, seems like romance. Gintama, I never got into Gintama fully. Maybe at some point. Girls and Panzer, pass. Kusunoki no Banin. Okay, let's see. Adaptation of Keigo Hagashino's Kusunoki no Banin novel about a mysterious camphor tree that is said to grant wishes if you pray to it, and the young man who becomes its guardian. Pass. Paris no Sako, Labyrinth, pass. Doraemon, pass. Oh, we're getting Cheat Skill Isekai again. I liked the first one. Don't get me wrong, it's dumb as fuck, but I went into it with those expectations. So Cheat Skill, I'm gonna be watching it again. I do like some dumb Power Fantasy shows. Timon's B-side, pass. Cosmic Princess Kaguya, pass. Jack of all trades, Party of None. Okay, I'm liking the visuals here. Let's see. Betrayed by his childhood friend and cast out of the hero party, Orhundura, once the royal enchanter, is branded by his former comrades a jack of all trades but master of none. Alone, he sets out to forge a new path as a solo adventurer. His journey sparks explosive battles, deadly rivals, and unexpected allies, and he rises to shatter their expectations. The ultimate solo comeback begins. I like me a revenge story, why not? Watch Mugen Gacha, Infinite Gacha, level 9999 right now. Fun series. Easygoing territory defense by the optimistic lord. Van, son of a marquis, is just a toddler when he realizes he's been reincarnated. Thanks to his literal lifetime of knowledge, he's raised as a child prodigy till his production magic manifests, and it's the last thing his snotty mage family wants to see. His disappointment father banishes him from to a Podunk town on the verge of collapse, yet Van can only see the place potential. Can our hero, Bastion of Battlements, build a better life than battle magic ever could? I kinda don't like building stuff, so I like games building stuff, but anyway, I don't know, maybe. Love through a prism, romance, pass. The Demon King's daughter is too kind, pass probably. Ganso Bang Dream, pass. Idolmaster, pass. Principal, I'm gonna watch them when all of the movies are out. Duel Masters Lost, pass. Himitsu Tesha Takanotsume, pass. So I guess that's about it, huh? I kinda speedrun a bit to some of them, otherwise would be here for 5 years. So yeah, big series, especially sequels, some new ones being interesting here. Where is this is the one that I'm most excited for as a new series outside of sequels. So we'll see. I'm also working on the top 10 video. If you guys know the things I do yearly. Hey, my cat decided to say hello because why not? There, so yeah, that's gonna take a lot of my time. I'm putting the list together, everything on the video, the deciding. It's gonna be a lot of work for that one, but it's something I always enjoy. If you guys want to check out the previous years, you can find the videos in the description. Really curious how it's gonna end up this year, what are gonna be my top series, what's gonna be left out. So yeah, as for next season, let me know also in the comments below what you guys are most excited for. What series are you gonna be checking out? What series do you think I should be checking out? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So make sure you're here on the channel. I'm gonna be trying having more videos. Real life has been insane. Wanted to do so many more things, but real life came first, and a lot of things happened. especially bad, but I'm not gonna get into that. So hey, keep enjoying anime. I'm gonna be here next year also. Have fun and wish you happy holidays. Bye bye.